Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So, Blind Fight Friday has transformed into, we have a pool of head-to-head bottles that we go against in our sample pool. So we try to guess different things like the type and the proof and stuff, but ultimately it's whiskey against whiskey instead of mano y mano like it used to be. So Mike randomly chooses. I mean, he's struggling today.
Well,
he keeps picking the scotch. Don't ever second guess yourself. You should have stayed with what you had. And so the fun part with the boxes like this is because I put them in.
You can't see the bottles. All you see is a black cover. So,
and I put them in randomly anyways. And then when you put them, depending which way they're facing, it totally changes everything anyway. So, and I made these pairs a long time ago, except for every week I put in a new pair, but I don't remember which boxes they go in, and then I randomly, they're all in a different order anyway. So, and he picks it, so it's fun, and we pretty much we haven't
been doing too bad really.
No,
lately.
I mean, ultimately, it's a matter of which whiskey is better. That's it. That's kind of what it comes down to. So, kind of like it this way. We can get a little freer with the words and stuff, but we have been on a roll. I'll tell you, this one has legs. Whatever yours was, this is sticking to the glass hard. But we've been on a tear here lately with a bunch of scotches.
I don't think we're in a scotch.
I don't think we are either. I don't think I hate this nose either, I gotta be honest with you.
You're eating.
It's easier than describing the old game where we try to guess type and proof, and we'll still throw that out there just for fun, just to see how close we come. But ultimately, it's whiskey against whiskey. That's actually not bad.
It actually holds on a little bit.
I was going to say, it's funny because it drank relatively soft. Like it wasn't very complex off the sip, but it did hold on a little bit.
This almost brings me. it's this. Let me get it. It's definitely.
Well, we're not playing against each other. You can say what you want.
It's definitely in a bourbon land for me, so I'm going to.
Oh no, I think we're out there too.
I'm just looking at a little proof.
That was the tricky one because this is one of the ones that drank super soft. I took a little sip too.
Yeah, no, it held on to your tongue though a little bit.
Nothing.
I'm trying to think.
Nothing dynamic jumps out at me, as in oh, I know what this is. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to. There's nothing distinctive about it. It's very good. But it's right down the line.
It holds on a little bit though.
No, I get it, but it's right down the line bourbon. You know what I mean?
No, it's definitely it's not bourbon.
It's not bringing the fruit. It's not bringing the nuts. It's not bringing. It's giving you the traditional bourbon.
But I don't think this is. I don't think this is in one of our newer ones. Honestly, I think we might have stepped back in time.
It might be some time. I'm going to go right to glass number 2 because this is a Blind Fight Friday, and this way it might give us a little more hint on.
It would probably help because
I'm thinking
we step back in time. Though.
We could have, because again, there was a lot of them that were left, and I just tried to pair stuff up, whether it be by proof or by
Fistful of Bourbon still in there.
I honestly couldn't tell you. Well, this
is a little bit different nose.
I told you I did this. There was many a
I know
drink
you
when I did it, and it took like 5 hours.
Texted me all pissed off. This job sucked.
Well, it just was time consuming and trying to, because I wanted to put decent pairs together. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to put something that was 80 proof up against something that's 120 proof.
This is a little bit lighter. There's something else.
There's a little funk in it.
I don't know if I'm going to go funk, but.
I'm gonna go funk.
That's totally different.
Yeah.
There's a different aftertaste in this one.
Yeah, it's Willet funk. That's what I'm thinking.
There's definitely a different.
That's what I'm thinking.
Almost.
It's not.
An idea
it's not
almost
bad.
Came back to me though. But something just came. Oh.
Christ, I don't even know if it's in. It kind of did. I'm gonna have to take a second sip. This wouldn't surprise me if this comes out to be a Willet, like that Johnny Drum. Because it's tasting about 100 proof. I'm thinking about 100 proof, and I'm just guessing.
It's the second one seems to be a little hotter than the first one.
Yeah. Well, again, you guys will you actually know what we're drinking. I forgot to say, you know, with the thumbnails and stuff, we have no idea what we're drinking. But after the fact, I added all that stuff in. So I'm running the B-rolls as they watch.
There's something different in 2, and I think I'm right now. I'm going to go with 100 proof. I think it is 100 proof. And 1 is an easier 100 proof. There's something different in.
Yeah, it's that Willet Funk. Gives you that grassy, weird flavor.
I wish I could get like the grassy, so I would know it was distinct.
Yeah. It's like
I just know
grass.
it's a different.
I get it with that
flavor. That's
Let me see.
fair. See, the noses one's coming through now, all caramel.
It's actually more powerful than 2 too. Right now, when I just did that,
Way more.
I had 2 hands at one time, doggy. This is a tricky one because I don't mind either. I'm going to try to get the proof on 1. I think 2 is right around 100 proof myself. One is definitely drinking softer.
It's definitely drinking softer, but it's still maybe there.
I think they're both right around 100.
That's what I said.
I think they're both right around 100.
One is a little sweeter.
It is.
So I think maybe that's why it's tamer.
And it almost drinks a little more refined,
so
too. Let me do back-to-back here, my friend.
I don't remember. What did we do way back? I think this one, it's not a knob, though.
Or is it? Is it like knob 9 or something?
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
I think we're in the beginning. It's just very refined.
I kind of lost that funk that I got into, though.
No, I'm talking 1.
No, I know. There is still a flavor, though.
No, there's something different in 2. There's a fruity nose like light, but then it holds on. But it's easy drinking.
I could almost go with that. I don't know if I ever put that in, but I could go with like almost a knob 9 against a Johnny Drum. That would actually be a lineup I would have done. Because they're both 100 proofers. But
I don't know what number 2 is, but
it doesn't matter. We don't have to guess them because it's a matter of which one do you like better.
I like 1 better. Right. The first couple of sips so far, I like 1 better. No, this was starting to like fruit out a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Two has changed a little bit.
It is starting to fruit out a little bit.
I'm wondering, could it be a little less fruit? Oh man.
Two drinks hotter to me.
Where would you, just for fun, because we're not going to write it down because we've already done these and stuff. Where would you rate these two if you're going to put them in like if you're going to rate either one of them?
I think one's better than two.
I think two brings me a little bit of that grassy. I agree with you. I would have to give the nod to one because even though it drinks softer, it does seem to hold on a little bit better. It has a better finish.
I think it's a little more refined.
The actual palate when you're rolling it on your tongue, this kind of gets grassy and young tasting to me. Whatever two is.
And that's why I don't. I want to say one is older, but when we were back in the day, way, that knob was always up there. I'm trying to think what else was up there.
I don't hate two now. I'm not getting as much of that grassy flavor. No,
but it's spicier.
It is, and I don't hate that. That's my problem.
That's why I'm wondering: is that fistful of bourbon? Because it's. Did you go old? I don't know. I think one is.
I could have. Again, that was.
I don't know what. I don't know. Obviously, we don't know the numbers. You could have put whatever with whatever.
I can put. I just mixed two like things. So if it was around the same proof and it was around and it wasn't a Scotch and a bourbon, I would put it together. You know what I mean? As long as it was somewhere close.
I like one for it's refined.
There might even be some rise in bourbons. That are
Damn. I don't know if there's...
Two's nose got way better because I was getting that really grassy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I'm still getting it anymore. Like after going back and forth like this, I don't hate two anymore.
I didn't say I hated it. It just had a different end flavor. But I think one is a little more refined. Or watch this be like your Evan Williams or something.
That would be funny. I'm not really getting a nut. I do like one. I do like one.
It's easier drinker. And that would kick my ass even more.
So there's
I've also said that Evan Williams was a little harsh compared to my Fighting Cock, but then you're like, no, it's not.
Two is getting way more caramel, and it's kind of lost that grassy note that I was getting.
But it still drinks a little hotter. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just...
All right, I'm still going to go with it, though. I think I got to give the edge, just because it does drink a little more refined. I think I got to give the edge. I don't hate 2, though. That's the funny thing. I was not liking it my first sip because it was bringing me in the wrong direction.
No, I don't hate 2. It drinks a little hotter, and that's not usually...
I wonder if it's one of the Kentucky Owls. That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if this is one of the Kentucky Owls.
Yeah?
And it's bringing me... Yeah, like that Takumi one, like the red one that I don't hate as much as the Confiscated. Because it kind of... I got that grassy in the beginning, but it kind of went away.
All right, so I'm thinking like glass one is like $49.99. I don't know if I beat somewhere around there.
Oh, we're gonna do the prices. I don't know.
I
wasn't even.
I thought I had it written down, so I thought we had to do it.
No. That we used to do because when we were playing a game against each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't think either one of these light me up. I would give both of these. Maybe I'd be in like the average, like a B minus tops. You know what I mean? Like I don't think either one of these.
I'd go probably B minus.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
B tops, and then
that's what I mean. Like I don't think 50
either one to 60.
Either one of them
is yeah.
It would be acceptable. You know what I mean?
Because not knowing if you're just going to grab it off the shelf, I think that's the realm we're in. It'd be nice to see if one of them was less.
Right? But, no, we're going to see in 1 second then. So we both agree we like glass number 1.
I do. 2. I think it's a little more refined.
I agree. So, all right. So we're going to look real quick. I'm going to have to find my key over here. So we're going to pause this. We'll be back in 1 second. So, all right. So we are back, and we are bad at this game. That's all I can say. Yeah, you know, we weren't super far off because you know what we were drinking. So the glass number 1, which let me just make sure you had 121, happened to be Russell's Private Single Barrel Bourbon. It was 110 proof. We got it for $79.99 against Maker's Mark BEP Bourbon. It was 109.6 proof. We got it for $68.99. I will say that 2 got better, and I said it in the video when we were doing it. As it went on, it didn't have as much of that grassy, but it didn't come off like a Maker's.
Still, like even the nose right now, 1's nose is way better.
I can see where we got lost because coming off of 1, this was more fruity, and that one had a weird smell to it because it was that extra.
It was
oak.
Totally different.
Yeah. And that's what threw me into the Funkland on it. And but it didn't drink as thick and dark and rich as what normally when I picked those Makers.
You did say it was a sparkle. It was drinking rougher, but
right. And again, it was only like
what was the proof?
Like 110 and 19.6.
Yeah, so we were off on proof.
So and Makers is actually less proof than what this one is. So the winner today is the Russell's Private Single Barrel Bourbon.
Is that a 10
on it?
The Russell's? Oh no,
it is what a 10. I don't know what that means.
10-year. Oh no.
No, it's the single barrel. It's the red single. It's not Russell's 10. No, it's the single barrel that we had. But there you go. They were back in time, anyways, because these have been in there for a while. So, well, there you go. That's what happens when you do things blind. You have no idea on that. I just know I loved every one of the Makers. The more it sits in the glass, and it's funny because now that I know what it is, I like it. You know, because I know I'm getting a double oak flavor, and that's what threw us in the beginning. But that was the grassy taste in the beginning too, though.
Taste that was different from this.
Yeah,
and so side by side, again, by themselves, it's a pleasant little drink.
And knowing like, oh, I got one of the Makers. You know what I mean? You're just all excited to do it. But in the glass, I stand by. This would be like B minus. They were good, but neither one of them lit me up with as great. You know what I mean? Agree. So, well, there you go. There's Blind Fight Friday. if you want to see a future Blind Friday, leave a comment down below. I've been incorporating some into Sunday Fun Days because that way we get them out quicker. Because once they come in here, they come out when they come out. So there's no guarantee.
When I pick the two.
That's it. But if I do add some in there, I have it on the list. So if you do want to see it, it's something that's behind us and you want to see them go head to head, leave a comment down below because it's fun like this when they come out because we have no idea what we're drinking. So there you go. That's Blind Friday. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less. Drink more. Cheers.